All right, we're moving over to the Big Ten. We got Rutgers Scarlet Knights. They went 7-9 last year, finished last place in the Big Ten. Um, it wasn't the best season for Rutgers. They were in the race for most of the year. They kind of slumbered down the stretch, but they did have some success against some of the Big Ten foes. So I don't think they're that far off if they get some consistency on offense. I think they'd do a lot for this number. They got the number one defense in the league, so just got to get some production out of the offense. With that said, I think in the first pick you saw that they really wanted to add a playmaker to this team. Tyler Dupuis. Here's a running back slash wide receiver. It looks like they're going to lean towards wide receiver in this case. He's got all the skills to be a playmaker. He's got really good speed, good pass catching, bump and run avoidance, decent route running, and great courage. And then you got the running back skills. You got the ball carry and the break tackle to go with it. So you're looking at a guy that could potentially be one of the better playmakers in this draft. I really had him as a top 5, top 10 type talent on my board. So the fact that they were able to land him at 14 is a good pickup considering he even has low vol with 38. So I really, really like this pick. I think he'll add a lot and really make up for the loss of Northcutt, who went off into the transfer market. And in the second round, this was the big surprise because a lot of people thought maybe Rutgers would take up quarterback in the first round, but the value was just too high with Dupuis. So they passed on Endicott. He ended up going one pick after them, and then you just saw gluttonous of a gluttony of quarterbacks go. I think 6 quarterbacks went in the first round, which has got to be a record in NCAA. So when it came to the second round, I'm wondering if Manuel Anderson was their fallback plan, or if they just figured I got to get somebody and maybe I'll take him. I'm not quite sure if he might tell you he was higher on his board than some people. I look at Anderson as more of an average type of guy, not the best intelligence, not very good accuracy, decent passing release and decent arm strength, above average. Not a scrambler, but he's got a little bit of speed. But he does have good field vision potential and good ball carry. Probably the biggest reason I didn't like Manuel Anderson though is his fumble. I really don't like quarterbacks that have low fumble. So that's just something I look at. But with Anderson, I see a guy that has potential. He's decent across the board. He's not horrible in any one category, but he's definitely not elite in any one category as well. And so I look at this as a little bit of a reach. I think they really wanted a quarterback, and so they found the one that would fit. But getting him in the first half of the second round is kind of a stretch in my opinion. With that said, Sloth gave him a B. I gave him a B just because I thought the first round pick was a slam dunk. I gave that pick an A, and then the Anderson I gave a C, so it kind of balanced it out for a B for me. And that's what you get. You get a B grade. Hopefully, this quarterback works out for him. He is low vol, which I think makes it nice considering that Cannon was a little bit higher vol and he busted for Rutgers, and so maybe they are a little gun shy of going for those high vol guys. But overall, B grade.